This presentation is for the K-12 Professional Development Project Management Plan for Team 5. The goal of this case is to create a project management plan for an administrator in a middle school. This administrator is trying to increase the educational technology use for teachers in their classroom. The administrator believes that there needs to be more support for these teachers to increase student learning using available technologies. Some of the goals of this project include developing the project management plan, preparing for the logistics of delivering the professional development, and then ongoing monitoring of the teacher performance. Once the first year is completed, there will also be an assessment procedure where we assess how well they have implemented the technology into their courses. Delivering high-quality professional development to teachers is important in increasing participation in schools. Post the professional development, teachers will have to show how they've utilized the technology in their classrooms. While determining the proper personnel for our project management team, we found that the list you see here are the most important people in making this plan work. These are individuals that are available to us through the middle school, provided by the district to help us support our plan. On the next slide, you see our vertical organizational structure with the administrator for the school being our top contact. The project management team, the project management members, will actually be the ones to guide the project along, but will ultimately report to the middle school administrator. The school staff and the district staff will help support the project team members in creating the plan that's necessary to implement proper professional development. The key activities this middle school will need to participate in are creating well-developed professional development sessions that the teachers will understand. Also, we would like to create an integration lecture video for those who are unable to attend. We know there are circumstances in which there may not be as much participation as we'd like, so those who could not attend could also learn the new professional development strategies. The final step in deliverables was to create an instructional handbook to go along with the video, so those learners who are unable to attend can learn at their pace, or those who are able to attend can review material learned during the professional development sessions. Strategy management is an important part of any project management plan. Our management strategy for this project was to recruit members who had subject matter expertise. It was important for them to know the prior project management skills necessary to work on this project. We looked for potential candidates who could fulfill several roles on the team so that we could utilize them in multiple positions and not need as many members. Team members should also have a proven track record of working with groups on project management projects. This would be a bonus. We learned that the implementation would be a lot smoother if each of the members of our project management team had these skills already before coming to our team. In an educational project, having the proper tools is an important part of any project. Developing a proper project management plan would require the items as seen here, work packages so that each individual knows what they're doing, Gantt charts to keep the teams in line and keep project flowing smoothly. During the project, they should have status reports to report out how things are going. There should be project activity schedules that are monitored by the project manager. If there is any point when the project seems to be going awry, a variance report should be able to detect this and hopefully correct course and get the project back on plan. With our vertical structure for our organization, this will help know who the people involved need to report to. An overall project schedule will help keep the project on task as well and know when all of the prior items listed are due. Having a timeline for a project management plan helps keep workflow going. As seen here on this slide, there are several different tasks that need to be completed. The bars on the right indicate the period of how long those tasks will take, and they also indicate in what time frame they should begin. They also show at what time they should end. This is a tool that the project management team for this case will use to complete this project on time. In closing any project management plan, there's some important things to remember. Having a final deliverable checklist says that all of the work packages and items determined at the beginning of the project management plan are completed. Once that final deliverable checklist is completed, as seen here, a final checkoff from the manager and the client is required, or is a good idea to have, to make sure that everybody knows that the project is finished. At this point, you can talk about the successes and challenges of this project with the team and the client and determine learnings for future project management plans. As with any project management plan, the project manager needs to guide the entire process. Project managers should recognize and address issues as they occur. This will allow the project to stay on task and address problems early on so that they do not linger to the end of the project. It's important for the project manager to get buy-in from the end user or their client. That's important so that you know what the client needs and what the client wants at the end. In our case, the end result is teachers learning more about educational tools they have available to them. Some other important things are negotiating the goals and the interests of all parties involved. That will allow the team to work together smoothly and allow the project to keep moving. An allocation of resources for all parties so that everyone has the tools that they need and can create the items necessary to solve problems and achieve their project goals is also an important and sometimes overlooked project management issue. Overall, the project manager is responsible for the entire project. And in our case, the project manager is assigned or hired by the project management team and the middle school administrator.